Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. When we think of ancient civilizations, what comes to mind? Rome, Greece, maybe the Aztecs or the Incas. But what about Africa? For centuries, a common and deeply flawed narrative has portrayed pre-colonial Africa as a continent without major cities, advanced states, or grand architecture. Well, today, we're going to completely shatter that myth. Get ready to journey back in time as we explore some of the most incredible lost cities of Africa that thrived long before European empires even set foot on the continent. These are stories of innovation, wealth, and power that have been overlooked for far too long. So buckle up, because history is about to get a major rewrite. First on our journey is the legendary city of Great Zimbabwe. Located in the heart of modern-day Zimbabwe, this was the capital of a vast kingdom that flourished from the 11th to the 15th centuries. And when I say flourished, I mean it. Great Zimbabwe was a powerhouse of trade, connecting the gold fields of the interior with the Swahili coast, and, from there, to Arabia, India, and even China. Imagine a bustling metropolis, its wealth built on gold, ivory, and cattle. The most stunning feature of Great Zimbabwe is its incredible stone architecture, built without any mortar. The most famous structure, the Great Enclosure, has walls that are over 36 feet high and 16 feet thick. For years, European colonists refused to believe that indigenous Africans could have built such a sophisticated structure, attributing it to everyone from the Queen of Sheba to ancient Phoenicians. But modern archaeology has proven what the local Shona people always knew. This was a triumph of African engineering and ingenuity. The sheer scale and precision of the stonework is breathtaking and stands as a silent testament to a powerful civilization that dominated southern Africa for centuries. Next, we travel west to the ancient city of Gingino, located in present-day Mali. This isn't just an old city, it's one of the oldest known urban centers in all of sub-Saharan Africa. Founded as early as 250 BC, Gingino grew into a thriving city long before the more famous West African empires of Ghana, Mali, and Songhai came to power. What makes Gingino so fascinating is that it challenges the very idea of how cities are formed. It grew organically, without a central citadel or a ruling elite living in a palace. Instead, it was a sprawling cluster of communities, each specializing in different crafts. Archaeologists have found evidence of iron smelting, pottery making, and a sophisticated trade network that stretched across the Sahara. They traded fish, rice, and agricultural goods for salt, copper, and stone from hundreds of miles away. It was a true commercial hub, a city of artisans and merchants. By 800 AD, it was a bustling metropolis with an estimated population of over 10,000 people, surrounded by a massive city wall. Gingino shows us that urbanization in Africa took a unique path, built on cooperation and trade rather than conquest and kings. Now let's head east, to the Horn of Africa, to the magnificent kingdom of Aksum. Centered in what is now modern-day Ethiopia and Eritrea, Aksum was a major player on the world stage from the 1st to the 7th centuries AD. We're talking about a civilization so powerful that it was considered one of the 4 great powers of the ancient world, alongside Rome, Persia, and China. Aksum was a naval and trading giant, controlling the vital Red Sea trade routes. Its ports were filled with ships carrying silk, spices, glass, and metals. The Aksumites even developed their own written script, Guizi, and minted their own coins, a clear sign of their sovereignty and economic sophistication. But what they are most famous for are their incredible stelae. These are gigantic, single-piece stone obelisks carved to look like multi-story buildings, complete with fake doors and windows. The largest of these, the Great Stele, would have stood over 108 feet tall and weighed over 500 tons, making it one of the largest single pieces of stone ever quarried and erected in the ancient world. Though it fell, its legacy is immense, particularly as it was one of the first empires in the world to officially adopt Christianity in the 4th century. Let's venture back to West Africa, to the powerful Kingdom of Benin, located in modern-day Nigeria. The capital, Benin City, was one of the most impressive urban centers in the world when European traders first arrived in the 15th century. They were stunned by what they found. The city was protected by a massive system of walls and moats, now known as the Walls of Benin. These were not just a single wall, but an intricate network of earthworks that stretched for an estimated 10,000 miles, making it one of the largest man-made structures on Earth. The city itself was laid out in a perfect grid with wide, straight streets. The Oba's Palace, the center of political and spiritual life, was a sprawling complex decorated with the world-famous Benin bronzes. These thousands of intricate brass and bronze plaques and sculptures depicted the kingdom's history, its rulers, and its courtly life with incredible realism and skill. They are masterpieces of art and metallurgy. When a Portuguese captain visited in the 1480s, he described a city of great avenues, tidy houses, and a king with immense power. Benin City was a highly organized, artistically brilliant, and powerful metropolis for centuries before its tragic sacking and looting in 1897. Our final stop takes us to the coast of East Africa, to the Swahili city-state of Kilwa Kisiwani, on an island off modern-day Tanzania. From the 13th to the 15th centuries, Kilwa was the most powerful and prosperous of the Swahili coastal cities, described by the famous traveler Ibn Battuta in the 1330s as one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Its wealth came from controlling the gold trade from Great Zimbabwe. Gold from the interior would be brought to Kilwa and then shipped across the Indian Ocean. This immense wealth funded the construction of magnificent stone buildings made from coral. The ruins you can still see today are breathtaking. There's the Great Mosque of Kilwa, once the largest mosque in sub-Saharan Africa, with its beautiful domed and vaulted ceilings. And then there's the Husuni Kubwa Palace, a clifftop complex with over 100 rooms, a massive audience court, and an octagonal swimming pool. This wasn't just a home. It was a statement of power and luxury. Kilwa minted its own coins, and its merchants lived in lavish multi-story stone houses, enjoying goods from as far away as China. Kilwa Kisiwani was a cosmopolitan center of trade, culture, and Islamic scholarship, a shining gem on the Indian Ocean. So there you have it. From the golden trade of Great Zimbabwe and Kilwa, to the artistic brilliance of Benin City, the ancient urbanism of Gengino, and the imperial might of Aksum. These cities are not just piles of ruins. They are powerful reminders of Africa's rich, complex, and innovative past. They prove that for millennia, long before the arrival of Europeans, Africa was a continent of great kingdoms, thriving empires, and magnificent cities that were centers of art, commerce, and learning. The history we're often taught is incomplete. By uncovering these stories, we get a much truer, more fascinating picture of our shared human history. What other incredible lost cities do you know about? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the past, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more hidden histories. See you next time.